Hi ma'am, good day. I am Inalo Elviray, a simple 19-year-old girl who lives in Barangay Carreter, Lac City. There's nothing much interesting about me but please, and I hope that you find time to finish this. Let me start off by saying that I am different. I am different in a way that people won't understand. I express myself in terms that don't even come near to what I actually really feel. I am different because I am me. I am unique in my own ways. I see things differently. I have my own perspective about the things that are around me. I've always believed that you'll get to know a person well if you have walked through their shoes, if you know where they've been, or where they are coming from. That's why I'm letting you into the tiniest bit of me through showing you how I live my everyday life, or on how I struggle seeing the beauty in it. The following clips and voiceovers were filmed and recorded prior to this. It's because I love documenting my day to have something to reflect upon at the end of the day. Today is January 19, 2021, and this work is entitled Pohon. I accidentally burnt my index finger last week. It wasn't the pressure cooker's fault. Maybe it was mine. But how do we avoid accidents? They say we must be extra careful. So, does that mean I wasn't being careful when I opened the cooker? I've been thinking about a lot of things lately. I got to answer few, but some are just questions that I just can't stop wondering about. It came to a point where I think about it so much without me noticing that I was fully consumed by the idea of it. I might just be overanalyzing shallow things and getting completely lost in my own headspace. Yesterday, January 17, I went to the city alone. I decided to meet with one of my friends because they were so worried about me. I wanted to tell them that I was just doing fine. In our lives, we meet people that will either leave or stay. Some might be away, but we'll find a way to calm our storms. And others will silently cheer for us. Cheer for us when things get rough. Sometimes, all we need is a little walk and talk with a friend who knows what's going on inside our heads. The world gives us multiple reasons to give up, but friends are there. Friends are there to remind us how beautiful life can be. Other than that, they also give us a tiny bit of a reason to stay and fear death. Maybe because we worry about them too. Or maybe because we care for them as much as they do. Just maybe they give us a hope to stay a little longer this time. Today is January 17, 2021. This work is entitled Posas. I escaped, but I failed. Yesterday was the 16th of the month. I asked my dad to drive me to my cousin's house. Out of nowhere, I just had the urge to go out. I hopped into the car, together with my brother and parents. We went to our grandma's house first. A little later, we again rode and proceeded on our route. The streets were so familiar to me, but there's this feeling stinging in my chest. It was so familiar, but it made me cry. As if I was lost in a maze that I was once in. I was longing for something that was attached along the path. It wasn't the same. Something's wrong. Something's missing. Or actually, someone is. I was left in a void and there's nothing that can fill it in. 16th was my vitamin of hope. But why does it make me hopeless all of a sudden? It was once a vitamin to me, but now I have to take double doses of antihistamines and sleeping aids just to escape, to rest, and leave everything behind. I had to cut deep to forget what's bleeding inside. I had to do things that I later on regret about. I'm outgoing, don't mind me. But please help me preserve my sanity. Today is December 26, 2020. This work is entitled Sapatos. Trigger warning. Band-Aid solutions. Band-Aids are made to cover up wounds, protect it from bacteria, friction, and dirt. However, they don't do much to speed up the healing process. As we go through places and spaces, we encounter a lot of things that will have different effects on our system. Either good or bad effects are still effects. We don't notice that we all are just covering up. The truth is, we don't face our problems. We just escape. We run away. All the alcohols that circulate our body, the cigarettes that we smoke, the parties that we attend to, and the self-harms, they are all just band-aid solutions. We don't seek for real solutions. We just look for the easiest way out. As much as we want to heal from the wound, we just worsen the situation. We just prolong our own suffering. At this point, I don't know what I'll do next. I'm hurting and it stings. But be careful. Don't get used to the feeling of temporary numbness. So how about you? Have you ever wondered what band-aids are for? Today is December 23, 2020. And this work is entitled Letrato. I recant my statement about nights. Nights aren't as beautiful as bokeh. They are just cloudy and blurry, like how your eyes are whenever you cry. If you think you got everything under control and sorted out, you are wrong. Don't be fooled by everything that is in front of you. If everything seems to be okay, it's a trap. Don't be deceived by life. One day it makes you feel most, the next day you feel least. One day you were the happiest, then suddenly you are at your worst. Life moves in ways we cannot explain, in ways we don't know. It gives us the feeling of both extremes at the same time. It doesn't give us the chance to see what's in between. It confuses us. And again, don't be fooled. Now all I see is blurry pictures but not bokeh. My eyes are endlessly pouring out water that expresses my destruction. Nights used to be my escape, my time to reflect on what happened in a day. I've changed my mind. Nights now are just like all the other nights I used to survive. Dark, scary, cold and long. It gives me the time to pity and doubt myself. Hello, darkness. Let me bleed and drown. Don't let anyone come near me. Protect me from everything. Build my walls. Double the block. Double the height. Let me hide.